Hey friends, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel, Fira, where I talk about cruelty-free beauty, gothic fashion, and lifestyle. If these are things you want to be talking about, be sure to click subscribe to join in the conversation. So today's video is going to be all about the indie brand Rituel des Filles. Rituel des Filles was just recently picked up at Ulta, and they're also offered at Credo Beauty. They are a clean indie luxury beauty brand. So I don't feel like you hear a lot of people talking about them because they're at that luxury price point and they're indie, and a lot of people don't feel like indie should ever be luxury. So I thought that it would be fun to make a video and share my collection with you. I have quite an extensive collection of their products because I've bought a lot of their products over the past couple of years. I've been blogging about them, I would say, for at least the past 5 years. So I'm going to start with their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadows are $38 each, and they come in these little jars. While I think these little jars are super cute, they are not very practical. If you have long nails like I do, it is a pain in the butt to get into your product. So I end up having to use a brush to dip into there, or just like the back of my nail to scrape some product out, which I don't really like. I feel like since this is a cream eyeshadow product, they could have just as easily put it into one of their lipstick tubes and it would have been so much more easier to use, more convenient to use. But aside from that little complaint about the packaging, I want to talk about the colors that I have because I have several different shades to share with you. So I'm going to insert swatches for you up here. 3 of my eyeshadows are in their jelly formula, which is, they look like this. And these guys are limited edition, so sometimes they might be available, sometimes they won't. I would check for them the next time there's a moon drop. But I have 3 shades: Cygnus, Corvus, and Hydra. Cygnus is basically like a red base jelly with a blue-green teal shift. Corvus is a black jelly base with a blue ultraviolet shift. And Hydra is a black jelly base with a like turquoise aquamarine shift. They're really, really gorgeous. However, if you have hooded eyes like I do, this jelly formula does not set. Ever. So you have to be comfortable creating an unstructured, sort of messy, glossy eye look with it, which a lot of people are not comfortable with. I personally think that the Rituel des Filles makeup artists are amazing. I love the work that they create, but I can never get any of their products to look the way they look by the makeup artists on me, and it's just one of those things that I find so frustrating because their products are so beautiful, but I can't get them to look that way. And I know part of it's because I have hooded eyes, and because of having hooded eyes, I have all this extra skin that like folds over and touches each other. So like products that don't set all the way just don't really work well. But despite that, I have these 3 shades, and you can also use them around your face if you want to do that. So you can put it like on top of like a lipstick or whatever to add dimension. I really do like these 3 colors, even if the jelly formula does not work well on my hooded eyes. One of the other formulas that I have is their crystalline formula, which is more of like a glitter. This one's okay. The color I have is called Calarium. I apologize if I butcher that, but it's basically like a turquoise, blue-green, shimmery, glittery product. And then I do have 3 of their regular eyeshadows, and these actually will set a lot better. These actually will set and look better on hooded eyes. I have Anima, which is a warm mauve pink on my skin tone. I have Half Light, which is a warm taupe. And then I have Obsidian, which is like a metallic blue-black. So overall, I do like the eyeshadows. I don't like the fact that there's a formula that doesn't 100% set, like cream to powder. With hooded eyes like mine, I really need a cream to powder formula. But the fact that I can use those jelly formulas on my lips and other places, that's why I've kept them, and I think they're gorgeous. Just that if you have hooded eyes like mine, they don't always work so well. So next up we have the Rituel des Filles lipsticks. I've got 6 colors to show you. I am wearing the color Darkest Deeds, which is this rich inky purple. I also used a little bit on my eyes. So I absolutely love this color. We also have Hex, which is a cool toned rose. We have Prey, which is a cool toned pale mauve. I have Strange Creature, which this color has been discontinued, but it's like a cool toned gray. There's Swarm, which is a dark blood red. And the last color that I have to show you is Shadow Self, which is like a deep blue-black metallic with like hints of like blue and purple to it. Their lipsticks are really gorgeous. I like the slightly drier formula because it's not drying. It just means that it's not going to come off of my teeth. A lot of lipstick will come off of my teeth, especially if it's a wetter formula, like Fenty's Juicy Pout lipsticks. Those things like to come off my teeth like crazy. This doesn't really come off my teeth, so I really like that. I also really love how rich and decadent the colors are. What do you think? So the next product I want to show you from Rituel des Filles is the Ethereal Veil, which is like their concealer and foundation in one. I have the shade NYX, And NYX is like an ivory with neutral undertones. I'm wearing it today on my face. I did set it with my Cosette powder and C1. It's a really good match for my skin tone. I like the formula. The reason I bought this is because, as you know, I'm really into stick foundations, which are creams, and I figured I would give this a try. I like it pretty well. They have a pretty nice shade range, and it seems like their shade range is very forgiving with the tones that they have. So the Ethereal Veil is $34. The other products that I have in this set of swatches are $29, and they're all of like the blushes and contours that I have from Rituel des Filles. So we have NYX, and then below that, we have Eclipse, which is a black. We have Eros, which is a like rosy hued sandy, it's like a rosy hued sandy beige. So it's good as like a contour or nude blush. We have Intuition, which is my favorite color for contouring on my fair skin. It's basically like a mauve that has gray and taupe tones, and it's beautiful on fair skin like mine as a contour shade or as a contouring blush. Love it. It's beautiful on the eyes. Such a pretty color to work with. If you ever want to know what cream contour I recommend, that is my #1 recommendation for a cream contour, just because it's so beautiful, it's so easy to apply, so easy to blend out. Then we have Nymph. This is a translucent blood red blush. I love this color. It is so pretty. It gives you that perfect little like snow-bitten flush to your cheeks. I will also often mix it with Moon Pillar, which is another color I'm going to show you. This is Glass Wing, which is a grape jelly color, and it's actually a different formula. It's only $24 as opposed to $29, but because it was like, it's a cheap color that I used and I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. In fact, I just put it in this section. Then we have Delirium, and this color is like a reddish orange coral in my opinion. This next color is the Dream, and this is a limited edition release that was part of Hex the Vote. Rituel des Filles did a big push to try to get people to vote, because I believe the day you're watching this should be election day. And so, yeah, I hope that you're going out and voting today. This is a really pretty, like pinky red kind of color that has like a nice iridescence to it. And the last color in this set is Moon Pillar, which is a cool toned mauve with a violet shift. I like to mix Moon Pillar with Nymph to create sort of like a light pinky red, like slightly dewy blush. And I like the colors. These colors are very easy to mix together, to customize, to just give you like a nice wash of color, or to really make it very deep and intense. That's one of the things I really love about it. I also do find it pretty easy to apply these with my fingertips, and then I usually will go back with like a brush to like blend the edges if I have any trouble with that. So the last set of swatches that I have to share with you are the Rituel des Filles highlighters that I own. We have the Alchemist, which is like a chunky silvery white highlight. This is supposed to be an intensifier that you use underneath other colors to make them pop. I've never really had any luck using this product that way, so I just tend to basically tap it on like at the very highest points of my face. So like I put highlighter here, but I would put it just like right there if I was going to be using it. Like I said, I haven't really had much luck using it and making it look really pretty. It's not my favorite out of all of my highlighters that I have. Next we have the Sorcerer, which is like a silvery white. This one's very pretty. I do like this quite a lot. This is the High Priestess, and it's basically like a pink with a violet shift. I think it's beautiful. The Chimera, which is a lime green. I love this one. I bought this one recently. It's my newest purchase from Rituel des Filles. Then we have the Enchantress, which is what I'm actually wearing on my cheeks today, which is like this beautiful blue. It's like an iridescent blue shift. And the last color that I have is Lunaris, which is like a blue-violet pearl. It's more subtle than the Enchantress, Chimera, High Priestess, High Sorcerer, etc. So my favorite products from Rituel des Filles, by far, hands down, are the cheek products. And if I only had to choose 3, what I would choose would be Intuition, which is like my perfect contour shade. Nymph, which is my favorite blood red blush, and Enchantress or Chimera for my highlight, because I really love those too. And Chimera is like my new love. Enchantress was my old love, so I can't tell you which I like between the two of them, but those would be it. But I really, really love the highlighters. I think they're great. I love the cute packaging. These are really like nice and easy to toss in your makeup bag. As I mentioned, I also like the lipsticks. With the eye products, I have a love-hate relationship, as I explained. The jelly formula does not work well for me at all in the eyes. It just turns into a mess. Like I tried to use some of them today and it just became a mess. But the formula that sets, I think, works pretty well. So yeah, this is my Rituel des Filles collection. And to be quite honest, if it wasn't for Mickey, I probably would never have given them a try, because I never was very comfortable using cream products. But Mickey's like, you have dry skin, you should, try and play with cream products a little bit. And so Mickey actually worked with me to get me to like these products a lot more. because before I just didn't really know what to do with them, and I do have dry skin, so I should like them, but anything that doesn't set down all the way, I just don't know what to do with it. I'm like, panicked. So I really, really appreciate the time that Mickey spent with me to teach me about how to use cream products, how to layer products, stuff like that. So if you're somebody who's afraid of cream products, maybe give it a chance. Maybe just, try them out. Try out one thing and see what you think about it and learn how to really use that product. I will say one of the things that I really love about Ritual de Filles' website is that they have like little tutorials and videos on their website on how to use their products. And I find those very helpful, even if I can't get the same results that I see in the video. So yeah, I'm really excited that Ritual de Filles is at Ulta. I hope that this gives you the opportunity to try this awesome luxury indie brand. So what do you think about Ritual de Filles? Please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up and share. I love it when you share my videos. It makes my day and it really helps me out because it tells YouTube my videos are worth watching. Thank you so much, my friends, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.